Hello, this is Bryan Wroten, Senior Reporter with Trevor Simpson, Associate Editor at Hotel News Now, and we're here to recap the start of the lodging conference here in Phoenix. Kicked off Monday evening and continued all day through today, Tuesday. And Trevor, you sat in on the general sessions this morning, so why don't you give us a rundown on what you heard?
Yeah, hello everyone. Hi, Brian. So I wouldn't call myself a veteran of the hospitality industry. I've been with HNN for a little over 2.5 years now. But what I was told coming in is that at these conferences, you hear a lot about optimism. Everyone is generally optimistic. And I heard more of the same at the lodging conference so far. Development numbers are looking pretty good. Large transactions have been up in 2024 and seem to be trending in the right direction toward into 2025. But there are some clouds hanging over the industry moving forward. I sat in on Bernard Baumol's economic outlook, and he listed three factors leading to uncertainty into 2025 and beyond. And those three factors are the Federal Reserve lowering interest rates, when they're going to do it, how much they're going to do it, geopolitical crises, and the U.S. election, which is coming up in less than 4 weeks. So those are all things that could pretty drastically shift the tone and the mood. But right now, optimism is abound. Brian, what have you heard?
A lot of the similar things, things generally seem to be going pretty well, but as you mentioned, like there are certain factors there that are just causing this underlying feeling of anxiety. We overuse the term cautious optimism for years, but again, it's here. It's just everyone sees some things that could, if not stop the good vibes here. It could at least slow things down. Right. As you said, the interest rates. I mean, everyone was happy generally with the rate cut that the Fed has already done, but the jobs report came out showing that added more jobs than expected in September. So what does that mean for how the Fed is going to handle the next rate cuts, and how much and how fast? Yeah. But the big thing everyone is really worried about right now is the path of Hurricane Milton headed toward Florida. We just time after time we heard people worrying about their staff, their team members at properties that are in the path, and it's just so soon after Hurricane Helene, and we know all about the destruction and the pain and deaths caused by that. So it's just so soon after the last one that everyone is just real worried, and understandably so, about what this one is gonna do. So that is definitely one of the clouds hanging over here. So
absolutely.
I mean, other than that, it's just everyone is ready to keep moving along, and they're just keeping a close eye on all the things that are, I don't know if they're necessarily keeping everyone up at night, but they're definitely in the back of their minds at the very least.
Yeah, they're paying attention to some things that could dramatically change things, but as of right now, smooth sailing.
Maybe some bumps. All right. Well, thanks all of you for listening, and stick with us for further coverage from the Lodging Conference.
Hi, I'm Isaac Colazo, Vice President of Analytics at STR.
Hi, and I'm Jan Freitag, National Director for Hospitality Analytics for the CoStar Group. Tune in to our new show, Tell Me More, a hospitality data podcast.
It's a podcast on the global hotel industry, its current trends, what we're thinking about, and where the industry's going.
And we like to have fun with the data too. Find us on hotelnewsnow.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe today.
Thanks for listening. This podcast was recorded October 8th, 2024, and produced and edited by Bryan Wroten. Go to hotelnewsnow.com every day for the latest in hotel industry news.